What's up, gamers? It's your boy Victor coming at you live once again from the Big Healthy Coalition, and we got some Vintage Cube, and we're jumping right on into it. Let's take a look at this pack. Let us take a look at this pack. As you all know, I'm sure, and if you don't know by now, you're gonna learn today. I love me some four-color soup. That's like, that's just peak magic. Four-color soup with like power. Now that's even more peak magic, and we're unfortunately not so lucky today. So what are we gonna take? What are we going to take? I love the triumphs. I love the triumphs in the cube. However, I'm not going to take that today. I think I'm just going to take this ponder. The one mana spells, just one mana cards are, shocking. This might be to some. One mana spells are good. Ponder is a good one mana spell, fixes your draws, allows you to play the game of Magic better than your opponent, maybe, especially if they don't have a ponder. You know what I'm saying? Other cards I might be looking at here, I might be interested in. Like I said, love the Triumphs, could take that. Love a fetch land, could take that. If this is like a blue fetch, I probably would take it. I enjoy Mox Diamond if you can pull it off, but it's not trivial. And that's kind of all I'm really looking at here. Upheaval's a card. Not a big Upheaval gamer, but it's fine. But it is fine. And now what will we take? So we could go with our take blue spells sort of theme and just take this Gitaxian Probe. It's hard for that to be a bad pick. We can also look at this Venser. I like a Venser. Venser's a cool card. Venser's a cool card. Nothing else here is really tickling me. Tickling my pickle, tickling my fancy, whatever expression you want to use. I might take the Venser. I've been impressed with Venser. You can get a little Venser Caracas action going, perhaps. Maybe some blue-white action. Probe's obviously fine. I wouldn't fault you for taking that, but I'm kind of down for a little Venser. I don't think I've drafted a Venser this Vintage Cube season, which is unlike me. I'm normally a big Venser gamer. Let's look at how fun this is. My water bottle. It's green. Or is it? Or is it? Hey, I mean, we're taking blue cards. There's a Vendilion Click up in here. I love that. Fire Exceed Metamorph is also somewhat interesting, but, if we can pull off just straight mono blue, that would be pretty fire. I would be super down for that. Nothing here I think is so good that it makes me want to add a second color. Spire Bluff Canal, if that was like a duel, if that was a blue duel, I would probably take that over this Vendilion Click. But Vendilion Click is just a nice disruptive card. It's a beater, flash threat, good in control mirrors. We'll take it. I love a Leovold. Liliana Veil is always good fun too, don't get me wrong. I mean, we could take an Emrakul if we wanted to try to maybe do some sneak attack stuff, but I don't want to force anything except blue cards, at least right now. And now this is somewhat of a decision point. Do we want to continue down our path, take another blue card in the form of the Seagate Stormcaller, or do we want to take this Azorius Signet, keep our options open, maybe go into some like artifact stuff, maybe go into some blue-white stuff. Swift Reconfiguration is just like a solid one mana removal spell. I think this is honestly like nearly on par with Path to Exile. Maybe that's a horrendously stupid statement that I'll come to rescind in time, but for now I'm okay with making that statement. I would be pretty baller if we got enough just to be mono blue. And Seagate Stormcaller plays well with Ponder, and I mean, God forbid we get a Time Walk or a frickin' Ancestral, So I think I'm down. We got a little 1, 2, 3, 4 curve cooking up here. And now here we falter. I wish I would have taken that Azorius Signet looking at this Esper Sentinel. I'm not taking a Show and Tell. I wonder if there's like some mono blue storm sort of action we could do with LED and Echo of Eons. I don't think we're terribly far off from like some kind of mono blue, green, blue storm. That could be kind of fun. You know what? Nothing here is that good. I'm gonna speculate on this because that could actually be really dope. Get some storm action going. I'm not much of a storm gamer. I ain't no LSV, sorry, but I'm always open to learning and trying new things, Join me, friends. in this in this vintage cube draft. Now what do we take? All of these cards seem kind of stinky. We could take the Passive Flames, keep the Storm Dream alive. We could take a Dark Slick Shores, maybe be a little blue-black. Take a Exploration. Take a Tamiyo. I think I'll just take the Dark Slick Shores. Nothing here is really speaking my name. I guess maybe Passive Flames is the pick if we want to be Storm, but I don't wanna force it. And there's better Storm cards than Passive Flames. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now we could take a Bantland. Not doing that. I'll just take a Trinket Mage. I think it would be so sick if we could be just straight mono blue. Trinket Mage gets our LED. Also kind of good if keep this combo door available. Keep this combo route open. Hopefully we open like a Mox or something so we can play this Trinket Mage and not feel bad about it. Maybe we even open 2 Mox. Is that asking for too much? A Soul Ring and a Mox? Is that asking for too much? That might be asking too much. How about, okay, you know what? How about just an Ancestral and 1 Mox? Come on. That's not asking too much. I'd even take a Time Walk. Memory Deluge. I'm keeping, dude, the dream is so alive. All of these cards are pretty good. The Seagate's like, meh. Seagate's meh. But it could be sick. Seagate very much could be sick. And I mean, with a Ponder. I mean, come on. Come on. I've been pretty impressed playing against Memory Deluge. It seemed pretty good against me. Is there any chance we upheaval people? Is there any chance that that happens? Or is there more of a chance that we want a Dark Ritual? Do we want to potentially Storm or potentially upheaval? I would rather Storm than upheaval. Uphealing people, like, it's good, but it just is not fun. It's just not fun. You always draw your upheaval at, like, the worst times, and then you're sad about it. I'm going to slide this over here. This is our, like, speculative Storm option. I'll leave this there. And then, I mean, could be these. If we go mono blue, this could be these. I'll slide it over there. Y'all, I'm liking where we're heading. This pack is obviously straight up due. Straight up due. Just gonna sit here for a second while we finish out this pack. What card are we most likely in consideration of playing? Maybe a Golgari Signet. Or a Gruul Signet, excuse me. I'm going to play none of these cards. I'm going to hate Draft Brutality. We might actually play that. Might play Bone Charts, but I doubt it. Okay. This can go in our Storm pile. We're not playing that. Alright, so out of the first pack, not bad. Not bad. We got some mono blue action cooking up. I mean, there's the Echo. We were just talking about that. However, now this might be buck wild, and y'all might not be ready to hear this. All right, you just might not be. I really want to play mono blue. I think that would be a hell of a lot of fun. Done this a handful of occasions in the past. This being played mono blue, and man, when I did that, Ancient Tomb was so busted in those mono blue decks. Already got it. Like, if you're just straight mono blue and you can just have this add for your colorless mana, could be just so sick. It's already pretty decent with Trinket Mage, assuming we get some to like make us want to play that, but good with our 4-drops. And we can just kind of draft around this, and we're doing it. This might be kind of wild, but I'm a wild man. You'll come to learn. I'm a wild man. And now, I'll take the Remand, and I'll be sad we're passing up on the Time Warp. That's kind of where I'm at. And you know what? I'm trying to do it. We're going straight mono blue, y'all. I'm just gonna blinders on. Call me freaking a horse in the Kentucky Derby, because I can't see anywhere but mono blue. The finish line, which is a baller ass mono blue deck. All right. I mean, come on. Are you with me or are you with me, people? God, this is Pog. I'm pogging out of my mind right now. Pogging so hard I need to take 2 sips of water because my throat is so dry. Mmm. 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 Good stuff. Good stuff. What else is in here? Mystical Tutor could be decent on our deck. Could be. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Are we Shark Typhooning? Are we Suspicious Stowawaying? Or are we Time Spiraling? I don't think we're Suspicious Stowawaying. Basically, are we Time Spiraling or are we Shark Typhooning? I think Shark Typhoon's probably maybe better. I mean, Time Spiral's a great card, don't get me wrong. I just don't know how much you kind of need to like build around it to make it worthwhile. Maybe not that much, but Shark Typhoon, I mean, it's just a good card. It's hard to go wrong. You know, if this is wrong, it's not too wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now we get a Spell Pierce. Oh my god, yo, we're doing it so freaking hard. Just look at this deck. Look at this freaking hot tamale. We've just gotten every blue card out of every pack. Another one. Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. This card's actually pretty sick, too. Good with our Ancient Tomb. Good with the Ancient Tomb. Put that in the little 2-drop slot. Can we opposition? I don't think we can opposition. Can you bleed mono blue opposition? Is such a thing possible? I mean, Spellseeker is obviously at least okay. Mono blue opposition. We only have a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures. And no way to really, like, generate additional creatures. We probably just should take the Spellseeker here. Probably should just take the Spellseeker here. Dude, maybe we're like a 60-card Yorion deck? Could we take this Ulamog? Yorion's probably maybe playable. I don't know. We don't really have much blink value. I guess we do have the Spellseeker and potentially the Trinket Mage and potentially the Seagate Stormcaller and potentially the Vendilion Click. Do we want to Echo the Eons, or do we just want a Frantic Search? Maybe I'm a coward. Maybe I'm a coward, but you know what? I don't give a damn. Take this for the board. Maybe we just play that if we want to do the Trinket Mage thing. We'll see. We'll see. God, this is just such a nice looking deck right here. Look at this. Look at all these sweet cards. Mmm. Mmm. I feel like we're missing some of like the really good cards to get the mono blue there. Like, okay, I'll say my wish list here. Mystical Tutor ain't on it, but I'll take it. I would love a Treachery. For sure. I would love a Treachery. Could do with some more counter spells, I think, probably. Suspicious Stowaway, not on the list, but I'll take it. Honestly, Treachery is the only card I can really think of that I definitely for sure want. Take that. Keep the Storm Machine alive. I guess Treachery, Jace the Mind Sculptor would be pretty decent. I feel like we have win conditions. I feel like we have card advantage. I feel like we have interaction. Yeah, I guess just like more interaction for stuff that has resolved. That's what we're kind of looking for. And of course, you know, I mean, any power. Literally any power I would take. Except, actually, don't give me Time Twister. I don't want that. I don't want that. Maybe it's okay, but I don't want to, like, think about it. Time Walk would be so sick. And Ancestral would be so sick. Ooh, can you imagine? You know, there's a pretty reasonable chance that nobody near us is blue. And so, like, maybe we could even get past the Ancestral. Not the craziest thing ever. And what the frick is the holdup? Who's holding us up? They're about to get their ass beat. All right, now we're churning. Now we're churning. All right, big money, big money, big money. I can't look. I can't look. Why? Why you? Why you? Why you taking so long? I just took the card. What the hell? How is this person? How is how is somebody at 25 picks? Oh my god. Yeah, I just see y'all at the start of this next pack. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. All right, so I did ask for cards that help me interact with cards that have resolved. This does that. This does all those things. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. It's kind of good with Yorion. I don't know if we're Yorioning, but it's kind of good with Yorion. Kinda. Kinda. You know, it sucks being so laser focused in on a plan because now I'm basically just taking, I don't have to think too hard about what I'm taking, which means these wieners behind me that take forever to make picks. Like normally I can just like sit here and pontificate about, oh, what am I gonna take here? Especially when I'm playing my four color soup decks, it's a lot of, oh man, do I take the breeding pool? Do I take the Sylvan Carry added? Oh, oh. But now I'm just like, I mean, obviously I take the Snapcaster Mage. It's not even really close, so I'll take it, and then I gotta wait for this freaking, insert insult here person behind me who's taken for god dang ever. And yeah, I'm being real nice. I'm censoring myself because I care. This interacts with creatures that have resolved. I think that's better than Consecrated Sphinx. It really seems like we're just gonna be a real mean, lean, mono blue tempo machine. And I'm so here for it. I'm so here for it. Look at our nice thin curve. Get a little daze. Beautiful. Beautiful. Jace is not that good in our deck. We really don't have much to do with it, to be quite honest. Like we have a lot of counter spells and not a lot of like card draw spells, which are generally what you kind of want to do with Jace, right? I don't know if we can support both a Dig and a Murktide, but I'll take it because it's a blue card. Is there anything else? Nope. There's not. So I'll take it. I guess I'll take a Portent. Good if we want to actually do the Seagate Stormcaller. I'm not sure if that's ultimately going to make the cut. We'll see, though. We'll see. Look at this curve, though. This is just like exactly what you want a curve of a Magic deck to look like. Just feast your eyes. Feast your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, ow, my fingers. Eh. Eh. Oh man, I'm bored. Alright, Preordain, phenomenal. We might be literally the only blue drafter at the table. Seems unlikely, but maybe somebody's just got like maybe somebody who just opened an Ancestral has got that, and Time Walk has got that. But aside that, we've pretty much gotten every blue card at the table, it seems. Which honestly is kind of sick. This is definitely a pretty big divergence from my four color soup decks. And what do we add? So we didn't really get there on the Trinket Mage. So I'll cut that. Cut the Relic. Then again, maybe not. This is 23 cards right here. This is a nice 23 cards right here. So, I mean, we can do 16 lands for sure in this deck. So, like, one more playable would be nice. The reason I say that is, obviously, normally 17 lands, that's kind of what you want to go for. But there's more uh, kind of a heuristic little rule of thumb for standard sets where you need that to have, like, not just horrendous, terrible mana. which we're not really in that position. We're going to have perfect mana kind of no matter what. I think I'll take a Waterlogged Grove over the Celestial Colonnade. I know there was a Hallowed Fountain that went around this pack. I'm just going to assume I'm not going to get it. And even if we do get it, I think, honestly, this Waterlogged Grove is probably still better. Just as a little bit of, basically a blue pain land, however you want to call it. Um, Pretty shockingly late breeding pool. Kind of confused about that. Nobody would want a breeding pool at this table. I find that hard to believe. But maybe. Okay, so looks like we're going to get the Hallowed Fountain and the Tundra. And it's not going to matter. I don't think we're high-tiding. I don't think we're high-tiding. Could be kind of sick, though. Could be kind of sick. Just freaking ramp out a Shark Typhoon hardcast. Okay, looks like we're not going to get the Hallowed Fountain, actually, but we got the Tundra. Alright, are we playing this high tide? Are we playing this high tide? I kind of want to, just for the memes. Just for the meme factor. Sort by mana value. Got a lot of stuff like the Brazen Borrower that's not like in its like right spot, quote unquote. I mean, we got a Frantic Search. You know what? Fuck it. We're high tiding. How sick. And we get a Waterlogged Grove. And we get a Ancient Tomb. And we get, I don't want no damn planes. Get it out. And we get 14 islands. And boom. And boom. This is a vintage cube deck right here. I'm freaking excited. I was actually going to go for a walk and then play this like at some other point in time, but this is so exciting that I have to play a match right now. And hopefully I don't just royally mess it up. Pray for me. Why would it sort this way? There we go. There we go. Now, alright. This is the list. This is a list. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. You are too. And I'll see you for round number 1. Round number 1. We got a sweet mono blue deck. And we're on the play. Are you kidding me? That's a sneep. That's the sneepiest sneep you ever sneeped. Look at how just baller this freaking Ancient Tomb already looks. About a turn 2 Frantic Search for no value. Opponent's got nothing. Our opponent's got nothing. I'll just hold up a Petty Theft, I guess? I don't think I want to play the Tomb here. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. But I didn't, so it's a moot point. Don't, like, him me. What did I just say? What did I just say? Okay, not the worst thing ever. Alright, alright. Do we do that right now, though? Maybe grab, like, a Ponder and Ponder? Yeah, I think it's worth that. I think it's worth getting a little Ponder action going. Ponder. Cast Ponder. These are all good cards. We'll go, I want to have this for next turn. So we'll go, you go on the top. Then you go on the top, and then I'll draw you right now. And then I say go. The next turn we'll have like bounce plus counterspell, maybe just sower. Survival. That's kind of scary. Kinda. We might be able just to counter everything forever. And if they activate this right now, I might let them resolve that and bounce it. potentially counterspelling on the way down. We'll see what they get. So the reveal hit us with a Sundering Titan. Search your library for a creature card, reveal that. Alright, let them reveal that. What do they reveal? They reveal an Elder Gargaroth. They're not super close from casting that. Presumably they're doing some sort of like reanimation shenanigans, so I'll just I'm not tripping about this survival quite yet. Galuk. What are they gonna do with this Garuk? Are they gonna plus it and untap some stuff? And then play something else? I want to save this Sower for that Elder Gargaroth they just got, or potentially like any big reanimation spell they do. We can make a Shark for 4. Yeah, I'm okay with them like getting some untap action going here. So we can just kill this Garrett kind of no matter what. They elect just to make a beast, and I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, because we even get to draw Riftwing. Oh, X is only 3. For some reason I thought it was 4. Okay, play this. Play this. And now I'll just kill the Garuk. Attack, kill Garuk. And we will suspend the Riftwing. Leave mana open for stuff and things. Brazen Borrower, Counterspell, Sower of Temptation. If they attack, I'm going to take it. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Suspend gets removed. Spell Pierce, probably decent draw. Sower. Gimme that. Got Counterspell up. Feeling good. Counterspell, Spell Pierce, Brazen Borrower up. Just living life to the fullest. This is exactly what I want to be doing. This feels good. Now, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to play land. Swamp, specifically. Tap 4 mana. You're going to Memory Jar. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to Spell Pierce that. I'm going to Spell Pierce that. Give a man an opportunity to Spell Pierce a 5-drop. I'm going to Spell Pierce a 5-drop. Now, what 1 mana card could you have to interact with this? Maybe like a Dismember. Dismember could be somewhat annoying here. It is nice that worst case scenario we can like bounce plus counter on the way down this Elder Gargaroth. But it appears as though, are they going to let us untap? Okay, so now we're feeling good. The Riftwing comes off 1 less off of Suspend, something like that. I feel like I worded that weird, but it's fine. And now we go to combat. We attack, attack, attack. I'm going to draw a card. Draw Mystical Tutor, Dees. That's basically just another counterspell. They take 5 in the air and 3 off of Trample, so they're super dead next turn. I'd be surprised if they can get their grubby little hands out of this scenario. They survival. What do they get? What do they get? Probably nothing that beats a Brazen Borrower and a counterspell. If I had to wager a guess. And a mystical for good measure. I can mystical for high tide just for fun. Sure. See what they get. See what they get. Maybe we know they have Black Lotus or something. Not that that really affects anything, but I feel like what could they possibly get off this demonic tutor that could punish us? You can always counter the thing they get, right? You can always counter the thing they get. It's probably just looking through the deck, being like, "Am I dead here? Is there anything I can do?" Which is, fair. I do that with some regularity. I don't really remember the cards that are in my deck, TBH, all that well. Sorry. Bone shards. Not today. Not today. So we're playing against black green, maybe some kind of reanimate, maybe some kind of something, which I'm actually going to go Trinket Mage Relic. And I'm going to cut the High Tide because while the meme factor is out of control, I don't think it's very good. And probably one of these Delve spells. Does that make sense? Maybe this Yorion. The Yorion doesn't really do much. To be honest, it's definitely like one of the worst cards in the deck. So yeah, sure, I'll cut that one. Hopefully we don't draw both of our Delve spells in the same game. A man can dream. We got one of our Delve spells. We do have a Daze. Got a lot of cheap spells. And we can't Daze their turn 2 play if it's like really bad for us. If it's like real bad for us. That's fine. That's fine. I will say, basically every time my opponent casts Imperial Seal against me, I feel like I win. Except they don't often then go Black Lotus. So that makes me a lot more scared. That makes me very fearful. You never like to see your opponent have a freaking Black Lotus. Unless if they then cast a 5-drop. They're channeling. Oh. Okay, we're not dead. We're not dead. Oh, Black Lotus Channel. I feel like Mono Blue is probably pretty good against Black Lotus Channel decks, though. Sure. Vintage! Everybody, Vintage Cube, best format ever! It's so fun! I'll say it, I think Legacy Cube's better. That shit don't happen in Legacy Cube, that's for damn sure. Run it back. Run it back. Actually, I don't know if this Trinket Mage Relic plan is actually doing anything, now that I think about it. What would we even cut, though? Nothing really seems good. Nothing really seems good. I guess we hope we don't get turn 1 Black Lotus into turn 2 Channel. I will say, hear me out. I think Channel is the freaking worst card to have in a cube ever. Ever. And here's why. 2 outcomes when you play with a Channel. 1, you are playing a Channel. I guess there's more than 2 outcomes, but 2 holistic outcomes. Those being, you're playing with a Channel, and you channel somebody, and they're freaking pissed. They're like, oh my god, you're so lucky. Or, you're playing a Channel, and your draw is awkward because Channel requires some very specific cards, and they often come together in awkward manners, and you're freaking pissed. And you're like, god damn, I'm so unlucky. So, on both ends of the spectrum, both players, one player on each end of the channel is like, this is the least fun game of Magic I've ever played in my entire life. Every time the card is involved in the game, somebody's experiencing that. You could win a game and you don't even know how tilted your opponent is because they had this shitty channel in their hand, but you were just one card away from having, a pretty terrible time yourself. However, we're on the play here. We're on the play. We got a lot of 2-man interaction. We got a lot of 1-man interaction. So I'm feeling a lot better about our chances against the cringening. But the fact that our opponent has a Black Lotus and a Channel, and we know they have Sundering Titan from the first game, and now we know they have an Ulamog. If they have just like 2 cards, what am I trying to say? They can basically just have really good opening hands. And I'm just not realizing I did not click submit. So my opponent's probably like, what the hell are you taking so long trying to do? And yeah, we'll keep this. I'm not thrilled about it, but we can do stuff. We can do stuff, I think. I'm scared of a really good draw. They snapped off a 7. All right, please land. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You're mad though. Oh, please. Please. Oh my lord, please. Spell Pierce the Mana Vault. Seems important. And draw an island. Whoa. Oh. We're halfway there. Honestly, this is a really good little bit of follow-up. We even have the days up for a 3-drop. I wonder what we're going to pitch off of the Suspicious Stowaway. Dude, Jesus Christ. I swear to God if they do it again. Man, I'm upset. I tell you what, I'm upset. I feel this is stupid. This is stupid, and I'm upset. Dude, oh my fucking God. This deck is so good against this, but unfortunately they had the actual factual nuts. Oh. Let me just draw Petty Theft one time. Now what? Dude, you are one motherfucker. You know that? Dude, this game can be very cringe. I like want to just spam hate message in the chat so damn bad right now. Oh, I hate. Sometimes Vintage Cube got me like, oh. I hope y'all are appreciating my pain at least because I'm just in deep pain. All right, see you for round 2. I'm so upset. I'm sweating. I'm sweating, chat. I'm sweating. Oh. Oh. Round number 2. Round number 2, we win the die roll. We gotta cool off after that last game. We gotta cool off. Gotta cool off. Maybe I should have mulliganed, you know. That's on me, I guess. I don't know. But we try again. We'll mulligan this hand. And we'll keep this hand. And we'll keep this hand and we'll be pretty happy about it. We'll keep, and I think we'll bottom the Brazen Borrower. I think that's the move. Play a little island. Hold up a little daze. Hopefully we don't have to daze a turn 1 play. That would be most ideal. But that's where we're at. This is where we're at. Fuck it. I'm dazing. I'm dazing. I'm feeling hateful. Apparently I have not cooled off following my heinous match. Ooh, what now? We get a portent? I'll shuffle those. I'm not too keen on any of those cards. Murktide, Yorihan, and Island. We can do better. Spellseeker? Sure. Of course. course. Should have dazed that, even though I guess I couldn't have dazed it. I guess we get a remand whatever they play. Man, I play against so much mono green cringe in Vintage Cube 2. I'm just not a big fan of mono green ramp as an archetype. It just is not really fun to play or play against, but that's just me. But that is just me. You got a Llanowar Elves. You've got a Sakura Tribe Elder. Hopefully they don't have many good things left, because we can't really do much about them. Island, okay. So begins the great counter inning. Hopefully we draw like a Sword of Temptation to potentially get us out of this little pickle we found ourselves in. And they don't have much. What is this? What is this? A lot of mana for this? Yeah, we will be remanding that. Turn 4 Crater Hoof, not bad. Kind of scary. Kind of scary. Need to draw like an actual counter for that as soon as we can. That won't work. That will not work. Alright, we kind of got like 2-ish more draw steps. We can Venser it again next turn. And then we can, if we miss, we can crack our Waterlogged Grove. I'm assuming they're just going to run it back. Oh, wait for it. Oh, wait for it. Boop, 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 boop. A little Venser. Venser, yeah. Be gone. Go to the hand. They play anything else? I mean, they have 2 other cards in hand that we don't know about. Phyrexian Metamorph. I wonder what... Are they copying the Venser? What are they bouncing? A land? Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. Good play. Good play, opponent. That ain't quite it. Let's see if we can concede. We can concede. Cool. Alright. So, another very linear deck. I would assume we have an okay matchup here. We just kinda gotta counter their big stuff. I mean, we got a lot of counters. We got a lot of counters. We just need to draw them. We just need to draw them. That's all we need to do. Yeah, I mean, run it back. Run it back. I don't know what you want from me. Can we keep this hand? Kind of painful. Sure. Got Spell Pierce into Spell Seeker into Panda. Hopefully they like start with like a Mana Vault or something that we can Spell Pierce. But nope, they start with the words again. Sure. Hmm. I actually think it's pretty good to preordain here. Yeah, I like both of these. Yeah, I like both of these. Oops. Oops. Okay, well they have a nutty draw again. Fun. Just kidding, it's not that fun. I think we just have to steal that Rafellos. Did I bottom? Did I fucking bottom that somehow? What am I doing? What am I doing? Welp, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that, and now we are in a very bad spot. I don't know what I thought I was doing. I must have thought I was like pondering or something. Oh my goodness. Well, this seriously stinks. This seriously be stinky. Okay, what do we want to get rid of here? Get rid of the spell pierce. Does not look like it's doing anything here, and I'll get rid of the spell seeker. It's looking like it's going to be a little bit too slow. We'll untap these. We will. Bam. Boom. I got kind of punished there. I should have used my this for. Basically, I could have an extra blue mana, and I could have done more gooder things this turn. But now I feel like I have to do this, and I have to just bounce this, and then I have to Prague, is what I feel like I must do. Can play kind of a big Murktide next turn. Man, I'm so salty that I bottomed that sower. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I kind of know how it happened. I'm assuming I clicked put on the bottom of your library, but that was not my intention. For what it's worth, I think that was pretty clear by the way I was speaking. But you know what? It's fine. We're not dead here. We're not in a good spot. Playing against mono green cringe. They elect to move to their main phase. They elect to play an augur. That makes sense. All right. I'm going to try to ponder into an island. All right. I guess we can mystical tutor as well. So we'll go any order. We will not shuffle. We'll go here. We'll go boom, bam, bop. All right, we have a 7/7. We have a 7/7. Hopefully they don't kill us. They definitely could. They do have Craterhoof. They probably have Natural Order. They're probably just loaded up to the brim with the cringe. Yeah, Bob, we're probably dead here. They had ramp spells and they had payoffs. And now we die. No, I meant to do something else. Am I like actually just straight up dead here? No, I don't think so. Obviously, I would have liked to have gotten a counterspell of some sorts, a remand mayhaps. But I guess we're going to draw step click them. Seems like something we must do. Fortunately, they're going to be able to cast just infinite things off their augur. don't think we take any of these. And we hope we somehow do something amazing. Wait. What the hell? I thought I draw step clicked them. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, it was on the top. It was literally on the top of their deck. Okay, cool. Yeah, you got me. All right, this has been horrible. I've been having zero fun, but I hope you all are having fun watching me not have fun. Just get absolutely smashed by unbelievable nonsense. And so comes crumbling our 2-1 House of Cards. Our win rate finally falls under 66.66, repeating, of course, percentage points. And no, I'm gonna try to grind it out, but man, we've been getting shit stomped here. Oh, look at that. We're just right on into it. Y'all ain't even gotta wait around. Y'all ain't even gotta wait around. We win the die roll again. Let's pray we can do something. I'm keeping this every day of the freaking week. I swear to God, if I get turn 1 powered, I'm gonna just be upset. I'm just gonna be upset. I really would like to win a match. Let me get those 50 play points, please. Please, be a dear. Man, I'll be honestly okay with playing against anything as long as it's not mono white, mono red, mono green. Any deck with power, reanimator, artifacts. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. I'll get this down. What are you gonna do, daze me? Don't cast a spell. You ain't got no spell. Wow, I was kind of kidding. I probably should have waited to play a land in case we draw a Ancient Tomb. Draw a card. Preordain. That's kind of cool. All right, let's not bottom stuff that we don't want to bottom. You can go on the top. Do we want another land? Nah. All right. I like where we're at here. Is this the mono blue mirror? Nope. It is not. They're fabling of the mirror breaker. I'm counterspelling. Be gone. Be gone with you. Get out of my sight. Let's get in there. Hiya. Draw a card. Daze. Good draw. Kind of the only real question here is, do we want to suspend this Riftwing? Kind of put shields down-ish for a moment. And oh my god, I'm sorry. I got a mosquito bite like right on my shoulder blade. Oh mama, it's itchy. It is itchy. So if we put this Riftwing and suspend right now, I mean, we just have so much stuff to hold up. This is kind of risky. This is kind of risky. But I just want to get this down. Hopefully I can daze their next spell. Which I wouldn't be surprised if I could. And if I can, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't really matter all that much. We can sow or something. We can sow or something. Oh man. How mistaken I was. Was definitely not expecting the old Oath of Druids. Alright, kind of need to hit a land here. Wish I would have kept that one land on top. Okay. Now they're gonna get an oath here. It just goes into play, right? It's not like they cast it. Okay, okay. What you got? What are you revealing? What are you revealing? You're revealing a mole drifter. Okay. That's far less bad than I thought. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. I'm not mad about that. I'll memory deluge. I will put Venser and Vendilion click in my hand. Get that out of my sight. A draw. Are we gonna have to discard? I don't want to play on another creature because I don't want to trigger their oath again. Guess I could bounce the oath. Then I can't really counter it effectively. I wanna. Ideally, we hold up a little snap, a little counter spell. A frantic search, though, I guess. Will I? We'll do that first. A little frantic search. I guess if they counter this, I would feel kind of dumb. No, a frantic search of your own. Okay, hello. After you? No, after you. Spider-Man meme. And the other guy also like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just goofing. I'm just goofing. I'm just O2 bracket goofing. They pitch an Ulapog and something else. Fiery Islet. Are they letting this resolve? Well, oh, we're waiting. They rebanded. Kind of annoying. Hmm. I guess it was a bad call to cast that, wasn't it? I guess that was a bad call, wasn't it? When in doubt, cast it twice. What's the worst thing that could happen? We will pitch a Murktide. And we will pitch a. Do we need the seventh land? We already played a land? Yes, we have. Okay, we can pitch land. So now we got Daze and Spell Pierce up. Decent. Decent. They're playing something. A Vendilion Click. I'll Daze that. Just want to make sure we get value out of this Daze. Do not let them trigger the Oath. That does unfortunately flip the Suspicious Stowaway. Forgot about that. That's fine, though. It's done a lot of work. It's drawn us like 5 cards, I think. Not bad. Oh, excuse me. Coughing out of my mind right now. Spell Pierce. Pog. Certified PogChamp moment. Okay. The Riftwing comes off to spend. Gets really tiny, and then gets big again. And then gets cast, and then we bounce the Oath. And then we go to combat. Or we draw, actually. And we play a land. And then we go to combat. Hiya, hiya. I guess we should have waited to play that land for a moment. Hello. Hello. Could we do something baller with that? Seems a little unnecessary. Seems just ever so slightly unnecessary, is all I'm saying. Obviously, it would be Pog. Oath. Okay. I think we're going to end step click plus Venser if they don't do something that we care to counter. We'll start with a click. Click, click, boom. They have a Splinter Twin. We'll get rid of the Venser. Still at end step. Venser. Spider-Man meme again. Bounce your Mole Drifter. Try to kill you. You concede. Okay, we're on track to get our 50 play points. Do we have anything really specifically for Oath? Not really, which is good to know. Don't play all creatures unless it's necessary. You know, maybe don't run out the turn 2 Suspicious Stowaway, even though I'm pretty sure Drew has 5 cards there. Kind of insane. Kind of insane. Kind of pogged. Kind of pogged out of its mind. We can do better. Yeah, it's better, I guess. Boo. What do we want? What don't we want? Maybe the Mystical Tutor? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yo, Joe move. Hmm. A man of an individual of good taste, I see. Okay. Okay, I like that. Get a little preordain going. Get a little put on top. Put on top. Draw a little daze. Have a little daze up. Maybe daze a little oath. Ooh, you've got Ancient Tomb too. Spider-Man meme again. One more time. Mole Drifter. Yeah, that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna play the Ancient Tomb out, even though it would be sick equity for the Spider-Man memeage, but I kind of want to just hard cast his daze this turn. Or actually, I want to suspend this and hold up the daze. Is actually what I want to do now I think about it. Unlikely that we'll be able to daze something. I got 4 mana with this Ancient Tomb. But I tell you what, they're gonna just kill themselves with this Ancient Tomb. It's possible. Crazier things have happened. Man, I kind of gotta pee. Ooh, doing something in our upkeep. A little Pestermite. Little Pestermite? Little Pestermite? They don't have double red, so I'm pretty okay with this at this juncture. Oh, they're just tapping that. Okay. That is kind of annoying, actually. Not gonna lie. Play another island. Say go. They probe me. Kind of annoying. They know about our days now. I'm just gonna kind of cast it on whatever now at this point. Just tax them. Tax them on some manas. Get in the yard for our Murktide Regent. Our opponent might just have really bad mana right now. Would also explain the Mole Drifter. Say go. Our mana is going to be good forever. A click now? Never mind, their mana is perfect. What am I talking about? I don't know anything. Do they? Are they going to click themselves? I would be surprised if they clicked us. I mean, they kind of know all of our cards are dookie. You want to take my days? They are targeting me. Sure, do they want to take the memory deluge? Yeah, sure, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna bounce their land with this Riffling so freaking hard whenever I'm allowed. If they're straight up gonna kill themselves with this Ancient Tomb. Play the stowaway. Drew another island. Not thrilled about that. At what point are we just casting this days, like, right now? I feel like we probably should have already cast it. It's always interesting. Once they know about it, what do you do? I kind of want to save it just to pitch. I mean, but the fact that it makes our Murktide bigger does kind of make me want to cast it. Yeah, we can actually hear me out. We can bounce this island and potentially resolve this Murktide. They go for the Abrade. I think I will just daze at this point. Just get it out of my hand. Force them to pay some life. Make our Murktide region a little bit bigger. This dies. That's it being abraded. Alright, this is coming off the spend. I'm gonna bounce. What am I gonna bounce? Always yield. I don't know what I'm just clicking like you wouldn't even believe right now. Small, big, resolve, bounce, mountain. Prevent us from being Splinter Twin comboed. Draw, Snapcaster Mage. Not that enticing, to be perfectly honest. Get on up in there. Hiya. We're racing. Oh, we're racing. You better believe we're racing. And now, I'm just debating if I want to leave something in the yard for my Murktide region or for my Snapcaster Mage. I think I would like to leave the Preordain. So let's see this here. Play an island. No, we have to do an Ancient Tomb if we want to do that. go boom, 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 boom. Leave a preordain. We have a 4/4 flyer, which does effectively block their things. You can get to play around days. I don't know if they have days. We get to play around it. And now what's up? What you got? What you got? You got a Pesterman, you got a Click. You got 4 lands, 5 mana, 1 red only. Little tap, tap, tap. Ooh, they're taking more damage. Okay. Honestly, not the worst thing ever. We can just replay it. We still obviously could just be twinned out of our minds here. Drawn a few too many lands. I don't know if we should just play out the Murktide again or snap Preordain. I think we'll snap Preordain. Then we're just dead to a removal spell. This way we are not. Okay. Absolute garbage. Bottom, bottom. Draw a counterspell. Nice. Okay. Now I kind of want to attack. Yeah, fuck it. What are you going to do? Twin me? I ain't scared. Can no longer activate our Ancient Tomb. That's fine. Who needs it? Not me. Not me. Just like bolt yourself or something, you know? Tap your Ancient Tomb, bolt yourself. What is the worst that could happen? Seven cards in hand. Kind of scary. It appears as though Oath is not a primary part of their game plan, so I ain't even tripping. They're paying costs. A Pyretic Ritual. Sure. They're gonna Kiki me? They got their Pyretic Ritual to fix for the Kiki mana. A classic vintage cube maneuver. No. Interesting. They just want to hold up Spell Pierce? Days? Okay, we're dead, sure. What a weird fucking game. Why would they tap like that? Why would they tap like that? Interesting. Okay, so we need to draw less lands here in this third game. We need to draw a little bit more interaction, but I feel like we're fairly well set up for this matchup. They just kind of seem to be a weird confluence of various different combo decks. I really would prefer not to 0-3 this. That would be very embarrassing. But it'd be a real show with just kind of the shit show Vintage Cube can be sometimes, you know? Sometimes you get Black Lotus into Channeled into 20 mana worth of permanence. Sometimes you get mono greened, you get freaking Raphaelos on turn 2, Craterhoof on turn 4, out of your mind. And there ain't that much you can do about it. And you hope that you can at least best the wonky combo decks. That's what you hope for. But it's certainly possible that we don't. It's certainly possible that we don't. Now, I wonder if we could have beaten that mono green deck if I hadn't had that wonkiness happen with my miss top bottoming of my whatever, of my frickin' Sower of Temptation. I feel like that was a pretty big blunder and a demonstration on my One of the reasons why MTGO is not super awesome in my opinion is it's so easy to fuck up. Like you never would fuck up playing paper magic. But that's how she goes. I'm gonna mulligan. I want a better hand. This is technically a better hand that I will keep. The Murktide region has seemed very bad. I've been very unimpressed with Murktide region in the Vintage Cube. A good thing to learn. Get this island out of here. Say go. Mono basic action coming at us live from our opponent. Mox Jet. They're playing around the days. Of course, they have a Mox. Why wouldn't they? At least it's a Mox that doesn't really add for their colors. Of course, they get to see our fucking days instantly. Oh my god, these have been the most unpleasant. This has been one of the most unpleasant league cubes of my life. Absolutely getting pounded. And in not a particularly fun or interesting way. I guess we kind of want these for our Murktide. So we'll go top, top, top. We'll like not to shuffle. Then we go island. And then we go preordain, and we just bottom both of those islands. That's thinking with portals. And we have a spell pierce. Pog. I'm assuming they're just never going to give us an opportunity to do anything with this days. It would be kind of weird if they did. Which might, make them not cast things for as many turns as they would like. Probably just going to cycle this Shark Typhoon at end step if they don't do anything I deem worthy of spell piercing. I mean, I'm going to daze that. I feel like they're trying to bait me in to something. Kind of strange. Surely they're trying to bait me, but I'll take the bait. Call me Patrick from that one episode of SpongeBob with the hooks. All my real ones know about that. What is this? What the hell is even this? Sneak attack? Yeah, no. Nah. 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 I don't like that. Nah. Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Alright. Off to the races. Now I was just talking all this schmack about the Murktide, and it's looking pretty decent here. Little 7/7. What is this, modern? What is this, modern? You kidding me? They say go. I kind of forgot I had that in my deck, to be perfectly honest. Feeling good. Feeling good right now. Drifter maybe? Time Warp? Sure. Basically like 0 mana cycle. Play an extra land drop if you have it. Frantic search. They be frantically searching. I feel that. I feel that. Discard an Ulamog. And a Progenitus. I was wondering, I was like, what the hell? Where'd their second card go? It went away. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Just relax. Man, they got a lot of cantrips. They got a lot of cantrips, and they be using them. and they be thinking about them. They put 2 cards on the bottom. Bodes well for us. They play a land. We're gonna make a shark. Doot 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 doot. Another island. Not the best. A little high tide. We could dig. We can dig. Can you dig it? Paying costs. Cycle a triumph. Bore short. Hiya hiya. Yeah, we can high tide into dig and still have counterspell up if they do something. Ideally, we hit the counterspell, right? But all right, go to combat. See if we win. Come on, baby, one time. One-time dealer. They're paying costs. Mystical Confluence. They're trying to bounce both of our creatures. Do I go for it? Do I go for that thing that I just said that I could do? I think so. At the very least, it's cheeky. We got a lot of counters in our deck. Hopefully they don't have like a daze or something. Ooh, that makes our Murktide really big too. I forgot about that. By really big, I mean one bigger. Okay, we got a counterspell and we got a... What's the other card we would want here? Probably like a Snapcaster Mage. Go, I don't care. Any order. Oh, do they have something else? I might be preemptively celebrating. They hit me with a sure. They hit me with a sure in the chat. Epic. All right, so a 1-2, not great, but hey, that's enough play points for me to not have to pay for the next draft, and that's all that matters. And I love this video because it just shows the true degeneracy that Vintage Cube can be sometimes. It don't matter how good your deck is. Not that I think our deck was that good. Let's actually look at it right quick. Previous deck. Okay, is that really the only way I can look at it? Is that really how you're gonna do me? Here is the deck. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, love this video. Really feel like it kind of demonstrated how degenerate Vintage Q can be. You can have some sweet pile like this. Not that I think this is like a particularly good deck. Maybe it's like I would probably give it a rating of like a 6.5 out of 10, somewhere in that range. Could have been very good if we would have had some power, as most decks in Vintage Cube tend to be, like we saw in our first match. Not that I think that deck was particularly good, but you know, if you have a Black Lotus and you have a channel and you have big colors things, sometimes you can just absolutely clown on your opponent and it doesn't matter. And then sometimes you can play against really good decks that turn 2 or fellows you every game, and then you're just like, shoot, this sucks. But all things aside, I think this was a fun video. I hope you all had fun watching me get pissed off. And yeah, click the buttons, do the things. Y'all know how it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Maybe Pioneer, maybe Vintage Cube, who knows? Not me. But all that aside, thanks for watching. See you around. Toodles.